Happy holidays from everyone at WILT TV 43 Opinion-Ville.
Hey everybody, it's me, Oswald, here to tell you the true story about Christmas. A long time ago, in a galaxy super far away from this one, there was a dude, and his name was Joseph Manel. Joseph Manel, that's good enough. Yeah, his name was Joseph Manel, and he had a wife named Princess Butternubs. Anyway, the Princess Butternubs had a baby inside of her, and the king was all like, "You get off this planet. I don't want you on this planet no more. I don't like you guys. Go away." And Princess Butternubs was like, "We like it here. Don't make us leave." And the king was all like, "I don't care. You guys are jerks and I hate you. You smell bad and you look funny. And you eat all the ice cream and you don't let me have none." And so they got it onto a spaceship. And they flew and they flew and they looked for a planet that had people that looked like them. But they kept on finding planets that had like dudes with like 15 arms and like dudes with like 5 heads or like 900 butts. And they were like, well, maybe we could stay on the planet with 900 butts. But like Princess Butternubs was like, "I'm not having my baby grow up where the major export is toilet papers." So they kept flying the spaceship around until they ran out of gas. And then there was a dog behind me. Hey dog. Hey dog, stop interrupting this story that I'm telling you about Christmas. Someone get the dog out of here. Anyway, their spaceship ran out of gas and it crashed into the desert. So they went into this town called Bethlehem, where they made ham. Delicious ham that everybody liked. Anyway, so they went to Bethlehem and they were looking around and they were like, "Hey, can we stay here?" And everyone was like, "No." Well, that was pretty much it. And so Princess Butternubs was like, "I'm gonna drop this baby right here on the street. This is awful." And so then Joseph Manel, that was his name, right? Joseph Manel said, "Don't worry, 100 baby britches, 100 thunder butts. I'm gonna find us a place for you to give birth in." And he went to the outskirts of town and he found a cave. And inside the cave, there was a dragon and a bear. And they were sitting around, playing cards, doing what dragons and bears always do. I don't have to go into it. You know what dragons and bears do on their free time. Anyway, Joseph Manel said, "Hey, can my wife give birth here?" And they were like, "You go away. We're having a good time. And you just stay out." And so then Joseph Manel had to fight him with a big old sword. And there was a great big fight. And then the dragon was all like, "I'm gonna blow fire on you." And the dragon was like, "I'm gonna fart." But then Joseph Manel beat him. And then his wife was like, "Okay, I guess I can give birth in this cave." And so then Joseph Manel, he turned the bear into a bed, and he turned the dragon into a bench. And then Princess Butternut gave birth to a little baby. And then some dudes showed up, and they were like, "Hey, we heard you having a baby." And Joseph Manel was like, "Oh, now what? Everybody else has been a jerk. The king on that other planet's been a jerk, and the dragon and the bear's been a jerk, and all those jerks in town, all they could do is make ham and be jerks to us. We're lucky we found this cave." And the 3 dudes were like, "No, don't worry, we got a gift for your bubble." And then they brought it in and they're like, "First gift for the little bubble we're going to give you is going to be a PlayStation 3. Because remember, this was in old-timey times. So he got a PlayStation 3, and then he also got a pair of socks from the least popular dude that was visiting. And then the third guy gave him some advice. And he was like, "Whatever you do, don't let people think that you're the son of God. Remember, you are from another planet." But since it was a baby, I don't think he heard that. And then the 3 dudes left. And Mary was kind of like, I wish they had left food, or maybe some water, or maybe a blanket to put over the baby. But it doesn't matter. And then that baby grew up and became President Obama. And that's why we celebrate Christmas. Because some dudes from another planet crashed here, and then one of them pooped out a baby. Merry Christmas, everybody! What are you looking at? That's totally what happened.